So now you have created your Pinterest account, and now we need to look for things that we want to save on there. For this first section in Adobe Academy, we're going to be working with fonts and typography. So in the search bar up here, I'm going to type font, F-O-N-T, and hit enter. Now there are going to be a lot of different fonts that appear. Some of these might be links to where you can download fonts. Some of these may be new fonts, free fonts, etc. So I have found this list here. I'll just take the first one. These are brush fonts. So what I want to do is I want to save this to my folder. Okay. Well, right now I need to name the folder. So this is our board. So I can name the board Typography. And now I have saved my first pen. A little bit later I will show you how you can actually add sections within a board. So then later in typography we could even have a section called serif fonts, sans serif, or we could have a section called fonts, and then we could have another section on spacing and other terms. So again, I'm just going to scroll down. Don't spend a lot of time scrolling. Here are some that are calligraphy. So these are handwritten fonts. So I'm going to click Save here. And this is the board I want to save. Here's a good one. This is just the Argo font. If I wanted to go to the website, I could click here where it says Behance. If I wanted to share this with somebody, I could click the share button. And I could click the three dots and actually go directly to the website. So again, this can be an easy way for you to go and look at a website. Well, that's again, so I'm going to click Save. And I'm going to save it to my typography board. Now when I go back and I just click my name here, Oakley, I've got all pens, and then I have typography. If I click the pencil there, I can name the board. I can give it a description about what my board is about. Different kinds of fonts and inspiration. 4 letters. I could give you a date. You could keep it as a secret. We don't necessarily want to do that, and we can do done. Okay. When I click on my board once, I can see the different fonts in there. And again, I can click over here. I can edit it. I can also give the board a cover. So that way when you have more than one board, you can see the different parts of it. And you can click Save. Over here on the right side, there is a plus. And that's where we can add a section. So think of typography as a folder. Okay, and then within each folder, we may want to have a section. So let me show you this real quick. I can click a section. And I can do one section that is on fonts. And then I can add another section. And again, that's over here on the right. And that is clicking on the plus. And under Add, I'm going to do Section. Ideas and uses. Okay. So this is my general board, and right now I've got these 3 pens. Okay. So unfortunately you cannot just click and drag to move these. So I'll do that one more time. So if you click the pencil, right here it says board and then it says section. And then I'm going to move it to the font section. And then I can click Save. So I can click the pencil up here and I can move this to a different section called Fonts. I could write a different note. Maybe these are good to use for prom invitations. Save. And again, I could save that. I could share it. I could email it. I could use Facebook. I could use email. I could copy the link. I could tweet it. If you see my name here appears because you are following me, so then you could actually send a pin to somebody that you are following. I hate to say it, a lot of girls seem to use Pinterest more than guys, but it's a wonderful platform for you to be able to save pictures, for you to be able to save links to websites, and to kind of graphically get some ideas together. So again, we're going to be using Pinterest a lot in here. Let me add one more thing. Okay, so maybe visually, I want to look at maybe some typography posters. Okay, so I'm going to click Save. Okay, and then now where it says Typography, I can actually click the arrow there, and I can save this maybe on Typography under Ideas, because these really aren't fonts, but this just kind of like a visual idea I really like. And the more that you can kind of like visually go out and see other things, see other items, the better that you can get inspired. One last thing is if you find somebody else and you find maybe a collection of theirs that you like, you can always follow them. I'm kind of a happy person, so I like Here Comes the Sun. So again, I've got my board Typography. I could create a new board. I can click the arrow and I can click one of the sections I've already added. And let me kind of show you one last part. Save. So I'm going to be under Typography. And if I wanted to now at the bottom, I could add a new section really quick. And I could maybe call that Posters. And save.